to Houston. We're your hosts,
Latricia
and Latasha, Twins of Media, for the Sole Purpose stage play.
Hi, I'm Desiree Cantu with BSM Media. Today we're at the Wortham Theater Center for Sole Purpose. All right, so this is Howard Hewitt. How are you doing today?
Very well. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. I'm very excited to meet you, actually. Yeah, so are you excited to perform tonight?
Very excited. This is the first play, the first time I've done this, performed for this play. And spent the last couple of days with everybody, and the cast is very amazing, personable. We had a great time.
Everything's fun. Yeah.
Everything's fun. Everything's
awesome.
good.
Will we be hearing any new music from you soon?
Well, soon there's a single that's coming out April 19th. And in fact, I'm going to do a online, social media type of listening thing on April 17th.
Okay, I'll be excited to hear that, actually.
Yeah, it'll be fun, a lot of fun, so get it. It's called You Are the One.
Yes, you are the one.
You are the one.
Awesome. Are you going to be watching from the audience or from backstage?
I want to try and watch as much, because I do a song in the beginning of the play, and then I don't do another song till the very end of the play. So I want to, if I can, I like to get a good seat and watch it from the front.
Yeah, for sure. Which songs are you going to be performing tonight?
I'm going to do a song. The first one is called Joy. It's from the inspirational album I did some time ago. And then the end of it is, of course, is Say Amen. So you always got to end it with Say Amen.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much for this interview. I'll be looking forward to watching you tonight. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right.
Do you mind introducing yourself?
Hello, my name is Tyrone Betters. I'm one of the actors here in Sole Purpose. I play the role of Joshua. He's the son of the pastor and the first lady, Miss Elizabeth, and he actually is a homosexual son. So yeah.
Do you relate to your character in any way?
Not in the form of just being able to understand your parents and want to be in your own person, but as well as loving your parents as much as they probably don't condone with what you believe in. Yeah.
And what do you think are some struggles that for actors on theater versus film?
Oh, that's a great question. I think with the performing on stage, it's so lively and being bright and just being out. And when you on film, it's more about condensing it and more being a conversation, more than just being boastful.
Like feeding off the audience.
Exactly. But you're really just playing into the conversation and being as real authentic as possible.
Oh, okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for that interview. I know you have to go. Introducing yourself and your characters.
Okay, I'm Tammy Pleasant. My character is Jessica.
I'm Daria Tolbert Jacob, and my character is Brooklyn.
We're best friends in the park.
Yeah.
In real life too?
We are very, very
We have
close.
a sisterhood.
Yes,
yeah.
we do.
I'm sure at this point, since you guys have been touring,
Yes.
do you guys have any crazy stories on tour so far?
Besides her passing gas all
Yes,
the time.
nervous
And then
gas.
I would
It's
take
right
turns.
before the show.
Well, besides that, some of have really grown a friendship and an unbreakable bond.
Yeah.
It's been a wonderful experience. You know, normally you get in stage plays and you just do your role and get out. But we, even after the production, we still stay in contact. We still go for our girls' day out.
Yes,
I
text
mean,
each other all
yes.
the time. But that's another testament too of how close we are, because she did get engaged into the production, and we were able to attend her wedding. So we are truly that close. So the chemistry that you guys see on the stage is real. It's not forced. We are truly family and sisters. Yes.
It's really nice to hear that you can see that mirroring real life, for sure. Well, thank you so much for everything. You guys did amazing on stage. I really mean it, and I'm excited to see what you guys have in the future.
Thank you so much.
And he's just standing.
Hey.
Hi. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Do you want a quick interview?
Cameo? Nope, not at all.
No.
I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.
Awesome, thank you.
I'm kidding.
Okay. Well, hi, how are you? If you mind introducing yourself, actually.
My name is Michael Prince. I play Darnell in the play. I'm a pastor of a very large church. It's just imaginary. But anyway, it's a very large church.
Well, do you actually relate to your character in any way?
I do. My character is a pastor of a church, and he has a family that's going through something. And some of the problem that he's going through is that his son is gay. And in real life, I have a gay son, and I'm very proud of him. And some of the things before I took the part was we only read a snippet of what our character was about. But once we got the script, we found out, I was like, oh my God, this mirrors my life right now. But it was so hard to get into the character because at the time, my son and I wasn't talking. And we wasn't talking for like 5 years. But he came to our first production and loved it. We shared tears at the end. He was like, why did you tell our business? I was like, I didn't. It's just God bringing it to the forefront for both of us. It was an amazing story though. Amazing.
So considering that this does mirror real life, what does it mean to you to actually show this in front of so many people?
Well, what I think is a blessing is because I'm not the only father that's going through the change. You see what I'm saying? Probably about 8 people just walked up to me, all men, going through the exact same thing, saying my son, my daughter is living an alternative lifestyle, and I don't know how to do it, but you just showed me something. I hear that one time at any play, I'm set, because that's what it's about, changing life with a purpose.
Absolutely.
That's what it is.
Do you actually, do you think you found your sole purpose throughout the play?
I do. And I think with any man or anyone that comes to this play, their lives should be changed in one way or another, because God touches everyone. Prayer changes everybody. But the purpose of prayer and the change in life is what it's all about, really.
Well, thank you so much for that. You also did a really good job, so thank you for that. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
If you don't mind just introducing yourself and your character.
Well, my name is Kylan, and I play Jacob, the husband of the wonderful woman that I love, that I share the tragedy of what she's gone through, and bringing her out of that through love and support. Not married, so I'm practicing through that role, trying to be that kind of guy, you know.
Can you relate to your character in any other way?
Absolutely. Love is work, and there are so many things that you have to do. It's a sacrifice, and the strongest characteristic of love is when it's tested, and when it's tested is when it's pure. Because love through attraction and through all the stuff that we do, that's not really love. It's infatuation. It's a representation. But when you go through something where you have a decision to man up and stay in it with a fight, and it's uncomfortable, then love is tested.
That's how you know you're growing.
Yes, and that's the essence of love. Yeah.
Have you found your sole purpose yet?
Yes, I have found my sole purpose. My sole purpose I found is to create jobs and to be the person that God sends to people when they pray for a better opportunity. And I'm doing that currently through my commercial development company, and then secondarily through my entertainment company, which gives me opportunities to sing and act and the whole 9 yards. So I got a couple hats in the fire, a couple irons in the fire, rather.
Congratulations to all of that.
Well, thank you. Well, I'm most proud of this is Karen, my youngest daughter. She's 10, and this is Kaya.
How does it feel to have your dad acting in a play?
It's really amazing. You did really great. I'm really proud of you. Yeah, it's really cool to see him.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for this. Hi, over here. Hi. Great. How are you doing?
Wonderful.
I have to say, the play is very inspiring, first of all. What inspired you to actually write it?
You know what? Just being a strong woman of faith, godliness, and his inspiration. That's it.
What do you hope the audience takes from the play?
That every soul has a purpose. Yes, no matter what you're going through, your soul has a purpose.
How did you come to the conclusion of the title of the play?
Oh, that's very, very interesting. It was soul ties, and then we thought that connection wasn't quite right, and then we came up with soul purpose as a play on words, as opposed to SOLE. We changed it to SOUL. Soul purpose. Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah, awesome. And what do you hope your sole purpose is actually?
You know what? To be an inspiration to everybody, and just to be a positive, motivating person. Love. That's it. Yes.
Well, your play was very, very motivating. Let me tell you that. Thank you. Yes.
Thank
I really
you.
did get inspired watching the
Are you
play.
serious?
Yes, very much so. And the audience was very captivated, I have to tell you. Sitting in there and everyone grunting like, oh man, he's awful, or like just really like wanting to sing with the actresses. It's, yeah, I mean it, yes. Yeah, for sure. No, thank you. Yeah.